everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am very happy to be sharing another episode of my Create This Book series, where I'm going to be filling out a page in my Create This Book 1, 2, and 3. I am actually very excited for today's pages, as I've just been really looking forward to doing more of these pages, and the pages for today I just really liked. The first page is the Create a Secret page in my Create This Book 1, and then in my Create This Book 2, I am going to be doing the Create a Daydream page. And then in my Create This Book 3, I am going to be doing the Create a Robot page, which is the one I was actually most excited about, surprisingly. But starting off in my Create This Book with the Create a Secret page, it just says to write down a secret and cover it up somehow. And I feel like maybe this approach is a little weird, but I personally have always felt like song lyrics and poetry in general is a form of a secret, because unless explicitly stated, everyone interprets lyrics and poetry differently, and it holds different meaning to every person who reads or listens to it, and that is a secret that we all hold. And so I chose a lyric that I really like, and that's how I'm hiding the secret. It's just my interpretation of the song and the lyrics and what it means to me. This was a really simple page, although I spent a long time thinking about it. It just felt what was the best for me to do. I've always loved poetry and song lyrics and writing in general, so this just felt like it was the best way to do a secret and cover it up and hide its meaning. But moving away to my Create This Book 2, the Create a Daydream page, where it says to allow yourself to daydream here. This one was surprisingly the hardest for today's video, which is weird because I'm always daydreaming, and I just didn't really know how to capture that on paper, but I decided the best way would be through watercolor. It just felt like the medium that would be best for this, and I kind of just sat there with the watercolor and started painting on the page whatever I thought of or felt. And like what's most common for me, what I felt at the time was rainbow of some kind. I guess my daydreams are just full of rainbows. But I ended up putting down some watercolor paper, but I didn't put it down over the whole page, and I didn't really like how the two whites were looking. So I kind of painted on the regular paper, which kind of defeated the purpose of adding the watercolor paper. But anyway, you can see here that the page that I did put down isn't like sticking well, and so from this angle the page looks very uneven. And to be honest, I'm not really sure where my mind went off to. I kind of created this shadow being, or the silhouette of a person, either taking the color away from the world or giving color to the world, whichever way you want to see it, I guess. I'm not really sure what it's supposed to mean. I kind of just was daydreaming, I guess. I mean, I still like how this page turned out. At least after I finished the red in the middle, it was looking a little too pale. But this is how the page turned out. I purposefully tried having the two pages not be the exact same colors. I wanted the right to be a bit bolder than the left. Kind of just the two sides of my daydream, I guess. Again, don't ask me what this is supposed to mean or represent, because I'm not really sure. It was just a daydream. But I did enjoy making it. I always love working with watercolor. But moving on to the last page for today in my Create This Book 3, the Create a Robot page. It says to draw out your robot and all of its functions, what the robot would be used for and all. This page honestly came out super easily to me, and big disclaimer, I've been re-watching a lot of the Star Wars franchise and was very, almost completely heavily inspired by that. But this is actually something I've thought about a lot because I personally do not like the heat or the summer or being hot. And so I've always talked about wanting a little floating robot that just blows cold air at you, like your personal AC unit. And so that's what I drew. That's what my robot would be. And he looks a lot like R2, but just constantly flying. And for the people who are constantly cold, he also comes in red, where instead of blowing cold air at you, he blows warm air. And he's also like a little helper carrying bag thing. His head pops off and you can put things inside of him and he'll just hold it for you. This page was really quick and easy because, like I said, I've actually thought of this before, of what kind of robot I would want to have. But here it is. This is R2 Lola. He's based off the Star Wars R2 and Lola droids. And I just really wish this was real, especially because the summer is really hot this time around. But I tried making it cute, but also like functional, and you can see what it's supposed to be. I'm not good at like mechanics and robots and that kind of thing. I don't know how this would actually be made, but I wish it could be made. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I really hope you all enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed making it. Bye!